Get you a East LA report here. It's been pretty calm today. Skies are murky as usual. I don't even know whether to call it overcast or not, just because overcast would mean having to do with actual natural weather, not modified weather there. What's up, Sean Saunders? Chi, what's up? Just hanging here at the shop. I'm gonna stock some drinks in a bit. And maybe show a little glass. Monisha, welcome. Yeah, they're gonna. I was gonna say something, but forgot about what I was gonna say there. Anyway, I'm gonna fill this baby up as much as possible. Catherine Jones, welcome. Is it? Yeah, I imagine most of the county's probably looking like that. They said it was gonna sprinkle a little bit. Haven't noticed anything yet. Bro's back there taking I think he's taking a nap, which is much deserved. He's always running around and all over the place. I don't know how he does it. How's everyone else doing today? Snow, woo! Yeah, I was just thinking, speaking of the cold, I mean, it hasn't been cold out here. It's been pretty warm lately. But the day we went out to the mountains, which was a couple weeks back already, my hands, my knuckles got all, you can see they're all dry and cracked, cuts. And they're pretty painful. So they got all like chapped and stuff. It's weird. But I have suffered from that before, because not too far from here is the city of Vernon. And it's all industrial around there. There's some actual residential areas there. They're in that area too, but mostly it's like warehouses and stuff. And I worked for a natural food store, one of the most popular ones. You could probably guess which one. And I worked for their produce department for a long time, actually for like 8 years or so. And so we were in and out of different types of coolers, different temperatures. We had one freezer there, and we would build pallets of produce and then ship them off to their markets. And it was pretty cool because I loved working with all that good food at the time. A lot of organics. They were the leader in organics and stuff at the time. And yeah, it was interesting there. Learned a lot, but I beat my hands up. A lot of guys did, because we didn't use gloves, and a lot of those packages were cold, and your hands would get all numb, and mine began to flare up after a while. Hopefully I know I won't develop arthritis, but it's what it feels like. I don't know, rheumatism's the word, or I don't know exactly what that is, but it comes to mind when I feel this. But now I think it's just also a matter of getting in your oils and stuff, your omegas. So I was gonna do something here. I think I'm gonna bump these Cokes up to here and then throw in these. Got these yerba mates again. Bro went and did some shopping. I've been drinking these lately. And I talked about my neighbor who's directly in front of where I'm staying right now. My sister's just recently left that company. And so he used to hook me up with those. And I've known about those working at for the health food store. Even though I was at the warehouse, I would go check out a lot of the markets and actually shop there because I would get a discount. And yes, I'm into the health stuff when I could afford it. For a long time, we were growing our own food too. I mean, of course, you still did your market shopping, but like right now, we'd be probably planting our broccoli and what is it, all the winter crop stuff. Let's see, we're checking out some small town monsters stuff. They had some stuff on UAPs. Was watching Cristina Gomez right now too, and Jimmy Church. They were talking pilots that are coming out right now, and I guess talking about their UFO experiences and stuff. Which to me, I guess, I mean, if it helps make a difference for people, people want that disclosure, which I don't know how you guys feel about disclosure and all that, but I don't think it's going to happen. Uh, yeah, I just don't think they would tell us. They lied to us about everything, so why would all of a sudden they start telling us about this stuff? And I hear the New Jersey stuff is getting really weird too. Like they still don't know what's going on over there. What do you guys think about all that? I know everyone's doing little shows and stuff on it. Anyone ever have these buy drinks? I really didn't like them. I mean, the flavors sound cool and everything, but the actually tasted a little weird, I thought. And so let's see, we got Coke and Brisk. And we get this stuff because it sells. This stuff, here and there, it moves pretty good. But yeah, obviously the unhealthy stuff, and not to say that this is all healthy either. It is organic, but there is caffeine in it. What up? What's up, bro? Are they? All right. On TikTok. What's up, Roger? Moon. Good to see you here, Moon. Where you been at? I seen you over on Christina's. On Christine's. I don't know if you caught that. What's up, Rod? So I'm thinking we might just half Coke, half Brisk, and then we'll bump up all the other stuff up here. And then the way we do shopping, we just kind of get what we could afford at the moment. It's like most businesses would probably have like a set thing that they order and all that. We're kind of all over the place with that. But business has been good, so that is a blessing. What's going on, Rod? Who else is in here? Juno, what's up? Yeah, what's everyone's thoughts on the drones? I think the Cryptid Huntress is going to do a show tonight about the drones. Okay, yeah, you see? Yeah, it's the hot topic. It's like it's getting a lot of attention, and I find it interesting that the past year or so that I've been out here outside the shop, all the activity. When I say activity, the activity in the skies, the weird objects and stuff. It's been, for me, things have been ramping up the past couple years. So at least in this area, things have calmed down as of late. But there's still stuff going on, especially if I concentrate and look, things are happening. But before, it was just daily. I would walk out there and just look up and things would be flying and floating, and I almost said flying and floating at the same time. I tend to do that a lot. My tongue gets tied at times, y'all. Someone brought in these zero drinks. I'm not into it either. No caffeine, but whatever. We stocked them and really haven't moved. But we're trying it out, see what happens with it. And then, let's see. I worked on a little intro for the channel and I guess call it a podcast. I mean, we're going to be podcasting, live streaming, right? Eventually. Kind of testing the waters out right now. Haven't had any good ideas for the title. So I'm thinking of a title of the show. And like I said, we're going to be talking everything, so. And I know not to overthink it, just keep it simple and we'll stick with that name for now. And if we need to move it later, then we'll do it. But yeah, I've been looking into overlays also. I know they got some real cool ones out there. And then I was checking out a guy who was showing how you could make one on your own. It seemed pretty simple. He takes you along the steps, but in the comments, I was reading that people were having issues. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just maybe ask around. So I hit a few people up to see if they know anyone who does, I guess, what is it? Like computer graphics, stuff like that. Anyone out there who does do that or knows someone, yeah, let me know. We could see what they got going on and see if we could work something out. It's cool. My brother's friends, several of my brother's friends who have been by the shop lately, a few came by to do like a photo shoot over on the other side of, I'll call it the church. I call it the church. And they did a photo shoot over there. And it's one of my brother's friends that is going to school for like film and for photography. So he has access to all types of cameras and stuff now. And I was just like, wow, cool, man. We need to hang out more. And he's a friend also, but just haven't seen that guy in a long time. But now that I'm out here, I'm seeing him more. And yeah, there's another buddy that's doing photos and I mean, it's LA, a lot of guys that have come in even to the shop here as customers, are into film and photography. There's actually several warehouses right down the street. So right down the street from here, there's this complex of just warehouses and studios. And so there's a bunch of just different stuff like that going on, different workshops and stuff. And we get some interesting people from there. And then further down Olympic are several other warehouses like that I'm explaining. And they do commercials and video shoots. My brother last night actually did a podcast, actually. He was invited onto a podcast. And it was my brother and a buddy. And I'm not sure exactly what it was all about, but they went to a studio, and I forget the name of the studio, but it's right part of this awesome pizzeria right here called Brooklyn Pizza Company in Boyle Heights. And so come to find out, I heard that there was a little radio station around there or something like that. Well, it's in the same building as the Brooklyn Pizzeria. And that building, it's a historical building too. My brother was telling me, super cool, made out of brick and stuff. And bro took pictures and video of the studio and everything. And like, yeah, even like the waiting room was super cool. It's super small and tight, just like some old LA vibe type stuff. And yeah, it was good to see my brother getting interviewed. And I think he said he spoke briefly, but yeah, we got to get bro on and pick his brain, and so you guys get to find out who he is a little more, and of course myself also. I'll be, like I said, I'm gonna be doing this random pop-up lives like this and touching base with you all, and you guys could see what's going on in this part of LA. Last night it got kind of weird. Got this dude who came in, and he's like he's a customer, but last night he must have been drunk or something and just try to get funny with one of the customers. And that happens. It's happened before. You never know who might walk in through here. That's why I'm kind of weary about some of the lives too sometimes, because shit could just pop off any second. But you know, anywhere that could happen, right? There's Tejuino having a smoke.
All right,
All right, Lo.
Hey.
Stay up.
All right, likewise.
Yeah. Any exciting happenings out there? What up, Ben? One Life Man. Twisted. What's up? Yeah, I've been looking into the OBS. What is it? The OBS streaming service, and then there's what, Streamlab, and of course I'm using StreamYard. I don't know if people prefer a certain one. I've been looking into it, trying to figure it out. And for now, like I said, I'm just using the free. Anything I can free. I mean, I'll pay for whatever I need to, but the free stuff is helping out till I could pay for some of this stuff. And I know a lot of the apps too, it's better to get the pro version of them if you want to, you know, obviously do more technical stuff. But yeah, I think it's just a matter of time, a matter of sitting down and spending time and just, you know, poking around. And yeah, I've been asking questions too. Usually I wouldn't ask questions and stuff. What's up, Gerald? Chris Jarvis, what's going on? Possibly. Let's see. Hey, Steve, the radio station. What was it? Is it KQBH?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Chris Jarvis. That's super cool. You knew that. All right, you guys use OBS for your 24/7 stream. Okay. And the podcast. All right. Right on. And then it looks like I got an interesting text today. And hopefully we'll have a guest soon that we could interview. I know Gerald and I have been talking maybe of doing another chat, and maybe with the third guest. I think that'd be fun. And I still haven't gotten any feedback from anyone being interested in. Actually, I did get feedback from one person with a potential guest, but yeah, no, I definitely want to get on some people that I'm familiar with first. And do a little chat. And I know it's just a matter of me reaching out to people too. There's a lot of people that I know would be willing to come on as well. And like I said, there's no set programming yet. You know, there's no schedule, or just kind of kicking ideas around. And you know what was interesting is the other day I was watching a video from Mind Unveiled on YouTube, and it gets into those cool because it's getting into the whole Christmas thing, but it was already it's an older video, and they get into a lot of the occult stuff behind Christmas, and then how Coca-Cola actually brought in the whole red and white theme and stuff, and they broke a lot of stuff down, even down to the belt. And it was pretty dark, but super interesting. And I forget the the title of that video, but yeah, it's creepy that we celebrate that and other holidays. But I think, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, you know, because I don't know. I won't get into it. It's a tough subject there. Oh, all right. I see that, girl. Yeah, that would be rad. Yeah, that'd be super cool. And, you know, Jim's a legend. And I'm very familiar with Jim, and never met him, never really talked to him. I've just sent some comments in the chats and stuff. But yeah, and I know he could talk too, so that'd be super cool. That would be one for the books. Yeah, Monisha, for sure. You know, I've been on her show many times, so I'm sure she'd jump on with me over on my channel. And then as far as figuring out, I don't think, did we figure out, so you could stream like, girl, from my channel and then have it streamed through your channel as well? We could do that, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I've seen channels do that. And then I've been looking into how to stream on multiple platforms at the same time too. I've seen people do that, where you could be live on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or, you know, stuff like that, Twitch. I seen was it Blazer? I think is Blazer on TikTok now. I don't know if he wanted me to mention that, but I seen someone follow me over on TikTok, and they had the Midwest Night Watchers logo, the little blue logo you got there. I thought it was you at first, girl, or Chi, but then I know you guys don't do that, and so I figured maybe Blazer. What's up, Amber? Amber, I'm still gonna get some mini goats from you one day. You know, the dwarf farm is still something. Everything's gonna be dwarf at the farm. Dwarf goats. And we've talked about those fainting, farting goats. What do they call those? Those are dwarf too, I think, right? There's this, my brother used to come with us too over to, what was it, up in Mendocino County, the World Music Festival. And we would camp at, there's a brewery called Anderson Valley. I don't know if you know that brewery. Good beer, although we don't drink beer anymore. And yeah, they would let us camp on their property there, and you'd be able to go to the festival. And there was a few years where they had these fainting, farting dwarf goats. And they're super cool. At first, I had never seen them. And when I seen what they were doing, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell is going on here? We had to figure it out on our own. And we realized that it's just something they do. Larry Art, bless up Ross. Yeah, man. Who is Larry Hart? The mystery of Larry Hart. No one knows who Larry Hart really is. There were suspicions. Let's see. Yeah, man. Larry Hart is a Rasta. Seen? You know, I see it. Yeah, now bless up, King. Always good to have you in the chats, in the comments. Always good vibes. So yeah, Amber, how's the farm? Everything good out there? Smoochie, what's up? Yep, farting and fainting dwarf goats. Yeah, yeah, the farm animals. Yeah, Ben. Yes, usually, but it's funny in that, and I'll go to that scene in Half Baked. I don't know if you remember the part where Chappelle is I think he might be like at Central Park or something, and he's hooking up from the Rastas, and they sell him some some weird stuff, man. And he comments on that. It's super funny. I always refer to that movie. Yo, in my mind, a lot of times I'll refer to that movie. A lot of half-baked scenes. Who knows? Who wants to talk to Samson? Hey. Pyromedic. Pyro. Oh, man. Yeah, we wanted to get goats too because they'd eat up all the poison oak around the house and stuff. Anyone try these? And you know they usually don't drink it out of a can. They usually use this thing called a bombilla. And I'm not sure if it's what they use exactly. Almost looks like calabash or something. And it has a little, like a straw that you use, almost like a little metal straw. It's made out of different materials, but you sip out of it. And you actually pour hot water into the bombilla. So it's like hot tea. You usually drink it hot. This version is cold. And in South America, they share that a lot. Like it's a very social thing, you know, like drinking tea. But they'll actually share the bombilla. I don't know how that works these days, but it's super cool. And actually, I had one of those things. I don't know where it went. I think my mom had recently got me one. And my brother one, because we were drinking mate like that. But yeah, the mate is usually a way south, like down Argentina, Uruguay, southern Brazil. I'm sure the Chileans probably drink it as well. The Peruvians got it all. They got all types of stuff out there. Would love to check out Peru. She's up at Mount St. Helens, had goats, named them all characters from Vikings. So nice. She no longer up there. I actually recently heard from someone I worked with up in Northern California. They actually managed a farm that we all worked on, and super cool couple. And one of them had seen the Small Town Monsters documentary and seen that we were up at Bluff Creek, and he left a message on their page. And my buddy Jonathan, he was like, "Hey, did you check out that message? It looks like someone's trying to get a hold of you or recognized you." I was like, "What?" Checked it out, and yeah, sure enough, it was Humboldt. I think he goes by Humboldt Hunter on Insta. But anyway, it was cool to hear from him, and then so I got a hold of him, and they moved out of Northern California and actually bought a piece up in Washington, in one of the squatchiest counties in Washington. So it's super cool. I'm happy for them, and yeah, he's gonna keep an eye out and an ear out for me for anything happening up that way. And he said we're more than welcome to come. So yeah, I'd love to check out Washington. It's on the list. Hopefully I could drag my brother on some of those longer trips. It'd be cool to have him there. Later, bro. Yeah. All right, kept you guys going while there was customers coming in, so that's not too bad. I didn't have to shut it down. Sometimes people come in hooping and hollering, and you never know what the hell. I want to show you guys, we got some new pieces, so make sure there shouldn't be anyone. I marked the video. I always mark the videos. No, not made for kids, right? Or under. So if you're under 21, get out. So we're gonna show a few things right now. We're gonna show a few new glass pieces that bro got. Let's go check them out right now. We'll finish stocking in a second here. So always in rotation, different pieces, affordable. Those are kind of creepy. You got the AOK. It's like spear finger.
El 3 de marzo de 1972 se presentó sorpresivamente en el despacho de Peña Mateus el escritor suizo Erich von Däniken. Venía directamente del aeropuerto y llevaba consigo todavía las maletas. Von Däniken estaba fascinado con la historia de la Cueva de los Gallos y quería ayudar a conseguir los fondos necesarios para realizar
Yo, Latch.
expedición. Y esa segunda fase, la que debía
Just checking out some merch.
los extraordinarios que, según Moritz, escondía la cueva. Se
Make sure to
desde el comienzo tanto so parlancha. En su momento, nadie se tomó la molestia de averiguar el significado de esa
gave everyone a heads up that we're gonna do this. So
cueva de los seres superiores.
then got some of these.
Moritz, Von Däniken y Peña Mateus viajaron a Cuenca a visitar el Museo del Padre Crespi. Este viaje dio lugar al libro Usar un Cosmos, el oro de los dioses. Aunque Moritz negó sin
bubblers.
Von Däniken a la cueva, el libro se convirtió rápidamente en un bestseller mundial. En él, Von Däniken afirmaba haber sido guiado a través de una serie
So these came in new. Got 3 of these. It's got the shower perks. Larry Hart, where are the gummies? Yeah, not bad. Look, this got some wig-wag work on it. Yeah. So yeah, that stuff's always in rotation. New stuff. Tap in if you need a piece. Yeah, happy holidays, everyone. Although we were just discussing how dark the actual subject is. But yeah, no. Nothing but good vibes for everyone out there. Thank you for tapping in. And if anything else exciting in the day happens, then we'll be sure to notify you all. What's up, bro? Flying home on my broomstick. Cold as a mofo in Florida. Brr. What up, Wally? Yeah, I worked on a little intro for the channel too. I took like some of my favorite UFO and like Bigfoot clips and just made like a little minute and just put it all together and threw a little music and some little effects there. And I think we'll be using that as the intro. And yeah, just slowly building up and getting all the things together so we could go live as proper as possible. So, damn, 29 in Long Island. It's a cold Rasta. Bombo kalat, man. Anyway, you guys take care. I'll see you guys in a bit. So someone will probably go live. Today's Thursday, right? Who is it? Cryptid Huntress later on tonight. Look, we got food around here, y'all. Come get your gear. Come get your gear with us here and then have a bite to eat there. Yeah, Blazer. One love, bud. Peace, y'all.